Solana is a blockchain platform designed to process transactions and charge lower fees than rival blockchains. But guess what? While it may have boomed in popularity for its efficiency and cheapness, it's apparently in the process of being abandoned by its developers. Yup, Solana investors feel that the cryptocurrency has taken the hardest hit from the collapse of FTX. So let's talk about this and the potential price rise that could follow. Starting with Solana's capitalization takes a hit. The fact that Sol's capitalization has been hit possibly the hardest by the collapse of giants like FTX and Alameda Research is no secret. In fact, the investors of Solana have likely seen this coming from miles away. That's why it's understandable that they're in a frenzy. But could it be that the altcoin developers are also fleeing the cryptocurrency? Ethereum's competitor has lost a large amount of capital. This has led it to be safely pushed out of the top 10 altcoins. In fact, as of right now, cryptocurrency has come in at a smaller capitalization than Shiba Inu. Can you believe it? Sam Bankman-Fried has stayed a consistent and loud supporter of Solana, though because of Fried's behavior, Sol has suffered an even greater negative impact than any network outages the altcoin may have suffered over the past 2 years. That's right, he kind of dropped the hammer on his own foot. Coming up, Solana was the big star of NFTs. We knew Solana as the big star of non-fungible tokens, also known as NFTs. In fact, it has retained control over the largest markets in this arena. Its market share has only remained second to Ethereum. Despite all that, the cryptocurrency marketplace is one of the most recognizable in the world of NFTs. The marketplace for Solana's non-fungible tokens is called Magic Eden. Now, Magic Eden is actually fourth in trading volume as per the record in DappRadar data. If it was put in another way, you could say that regardless of the negative price movement, the second largest blockchain for NFTs is still Solana. The only exception to its domination is ETH. This is just how pervasive the influence and popularity of Sol have been. With all this in mind, you'd expect the developers to stick around. And to be fair, they definitely have in the past. Seriously, even after the altcoin crash, the developers stayed active. That said, with just over a month since FTX's bankruptcy, we're trying to gauge if the developers of Sol will still be sticking around. Up next, is Solana suffering from development death? Now, we've got some information on this. The active developers at Sol Software decreased by over 90% in 2022. This is the information we took from the data aggregator Terminal Token. We know that this percentage has actually drawn a whole lot of attention. This is because it is representative of the departure of 2,425 developers from the altcoin or cryptocurrency platform. That sounds quite drastic, doesn't it? In fact, this also shows that the crypto network would have stopped being interested even before the collapse of FTX. Still, we see a problem in the terminal token analysis that's being reported by the Solana community. Regarding capturing development data, the platform only considers contributions by direct individuals to Solana's central software repository. That's why any development of other software which doesn't belong to the Solana Foundation isn't considered. This is why the Solana community decided to attack the information passed on. Tuanfa Min, a software engineer at Kyber Network, has spoken out about this. He says that the data provided by Terminal Token is not only closed-sourced, but also questionable. Plus, developer Jack0xb has made a statement even stronger than this, and according to him, the numbers he got from the analysis were garbage. Let's look at the truth about Solana's development. If we can't really trust these numbers for being closed-sourced and questionable, how do we find out the truth? In fact, what even is the truth? Well, let's give finding it a shot. Sec3 is a research and security firm that released a statement at the beginning of November, saying that Sol was one of the fastest developing altcoins. Well, look at the unique number of developers for Sol alone. Around 25,000 developers have written, deployed, and audited programs on the altcoin. In early December, the situation wasn't really looking up. up for Solana's network development. If you recall, this was because Finbold's data had made some devastating revelations, and according to this data, the cryptocurrency only ranked 9th in GitHub development activity. The lead in GitHub development activity was in the hands of Cardano, Cosmos, and Polkadot. Each took its position first, second, and third place, respectively. Now, this situation definitely doesn't look all that pleasant for Solana. It's the most important Ethereum killer out there, though we still think it's in the game and fighting hard to stay away from the crypto graveyard. But for Solana to get back on track, it has to do more. To be a big star again, as it was in the year 2021, Solana needs to work on the presence of developers on its network. This is the only way Sol can stay out of the crypto graveyard. After all, in the past, Solana has stayed in the top blockchain ecosystems by monthly developer growth. Coming up, Solana coin price goes sideways. After a steep drop in Solana's coin price in early November, it turned sideways pretty quickly. If you were to make a graph out of it, something like an upside-down descending triangle pattern would show up. Due to this pattern, the coin price has bounced up and down between a fixed horizontal resistance and a downsloping trend line for the last 2 months. Normally, this pattern creates a really volatile market. In such a vulnerable market, the successive price swing is usually wider than the last. We acknowledge that Solana's coin price pattern isn't the most commonly observed in chart patterns. Still, when its neckline breaks out, it could be a significant bullish opportunity. The most important thing to note is that the $12.8 resistance breakout set Solana's price for a 10% jump. Moreover, the Bollinger Band indicator hints that the price action must be stabilized before it rises forward. In fact, the 24-hour trading volume in Sol Coin is $445.5 million. This pretty much indicates to us that there is an 85% gain. Up next, a bullish recovery of Solana coin price. During the recent recovery of the crypto market, the Sol price has bounced back. It was previously at $8 support on December 29th. The recovery happened around New Year's and drove the Solana coin price around 70% higher. All this happened within a period of 14 days, and now it's been pushed to its current price, which is $13.45. In fact, this bullish recovery has also broken through a local resistance of $12.8. Despite all this, the last few days have shown that the Sol coin price has been hovering just above the breached trend line. In fact, it's been quite a struggle to bolster any more growth. Because of this, both the short body and long wick rejected, coupled with the daily candle, show the uncertainty amongst market participants. Looking at what the traders think will happen. With everything that's been happening, traders feel that the coin price of Solana could increase even more. In fact, it could enter into the ongoing retest phase, coupled with Sol's stop loss a little below the $12.8 mark. This is why sustained buying could help the altcoin rise 10% higher and challenge the $15 resistance. The estimated breakout from $15 will likely encourage the price rally to go up to the $18 mark. On the other hand, a breakdown below $12.8 will probably undermine this entire hypothesis. It might even push down the price to $11.3 support. Now, the traders are looking at this quite optimistically, and they think Sol's price will likely continue to increase. Moving on to the technical indicators. First up, we have MACD. The growing bullish momentum is clearly indicated in the Solana price by looking at the increasing gap between MACD and the signal line. What's more, you can get an additional confirmation for long traders by looking at the lines that are about to break above the midline. Next up, we will look at the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band analysis shows signs of a rapid rally in the short term. We know this because the Solana coin price is hitting the band's upper band as it rises. In fact, this even justifies the much-needed consolidation. It also justifies the pullback before the prices of Sol rise again. Finally, look at the overall trend of Sol's coin price intraday levels. We know the current spot price for the Sol coin is is $13.67. You can also tell from the discussion in the video so far that the trend suggested is a bullish one. Regarding volatility, we are sad to say that unfortunately, Sol is proving quite volatile, which is not something you would want too much of from a cryptocurrency. Moving on to the resistance levels of the altcoin, our current analysis stands at $15 and $18.1. As for the support level for Sol, we're estimating it around $12.8 and $11.3. If Sol isn't the right fit for you, then other digital coins are available in pre-sale, quickly attracting investors. These cryptos have strong teams, high potential, and new, fresh ideas. Meta Masters Guild, Fightout, Dash to Trade, and C+ Charge are just some cryptos to watch out for. The fact that Sol is in a continuous bull run could also be attributed to the thriving crypto market. We can safely establish that Sol is not immune to all the fluctuations in the crypto market. With its developers losing interest, things have definitely been up in the air for Solana. So yeah, it's all a bit too uncertain right now. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts about Sol's price fluctuations? Is the developer interest a crucial factor for you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.